Okay guys, I wanted to do a video on replacing your trimmer string happens to be a Stihl trimmer. However, Echo, Homelight, Husqvarna, a lot of them are all very similar, but this particular one, you spin the nut off, you pull your spool out. On your spool, you'll have the string here. This I just wound, but for educational purposes, we're going to go ahead and rewind it. All right, so you take your two ends. I usually cut a piece off, say, maybe 2 arms length. You take your two ends, you'll have some holes in your grooves here. Stick your ends in the holes. So your holes are facing, right now my holes are facing up. I'm sticking my trimmer string down in those holes. Now I'm going to go back over so the string actually folds back. Otherwise they'll just pull right out of the holes. And what I do is, I'll show you here, I have them folded in the holes and pulled back. I put it between my fingers like this, one on top, one in between, and I grab them here to keep slight tension. You don't want to be torquing these things in there because it'll bind up on itself. And you're basically just gonna roll it. As I'm rolling it, keeping a slight bit of tension on the strings, as you can see there, which I want to let it just kind of set down in there on top of each one. Will be on top of the last run. You get these all the way around, and when you get to leaving yourself about 6 to 8 inches of string. So you see these little notches here. What you want to do is you want to pull that one up into the notch, take that one, continue it around, pull it up into that notch. So now you have, everything is wound in there, held in place by pulling it up into those notches. Then you got your head here, and what we want to do is notches will go in, flat side to the out. And what you want to do is you want to feed that string into each hole. There's 2 holes, one on one side, one on the other. And you just kind of want to keep pulling them in until you get it set up in there pretty close. And you want to drop it down in there and pull these at the same time. It pulls it out of those notches. And you spin your nut back on, and that's it. Now you have a little bit of excess here. It will come around and cut itself off once you start it up, or if you want, you could measure it out and cut it so it's not slamming and smacking when you first start it up. Pretty simple, and good luck.